Yep, we look forward and we ask you to forget January blues. From that conversation, we bring it to the kitchen and show you that this chicken fried rice is here to save your wallet and your weeknight dinners. So let's bring it on. It's something quick, it's delicious, and it's the way to turn your leftovers into an absolutely satisfying meal. And with just a few affordable ingredients and a really simple method, you're going to have a dish that is giving you that indulgent feeling, and it's definitely not going to be breaking the bank. So I think this is perfect for the occasion. Carissa's here joining me on this one, so we're going to show you how easy it is and how perfect this is for this month.
Yes.
We literally are in January.
Yo.
And if you're feeling it right now.
Bro, I'm like, when is the end of the month? I know we just got started, but I know I'm not alone in feeling that way. And I think we're all trying to make our meals stretch as much as we can.
Yes.
And I think this is the perfect way to do it.
Exactly that, because when it comes to budgeting with meals, we often think that it's not going to taste as good. But let me tell you, when you're using leftovers like this, we got flavor, we're ticking the boxes on the entire experience.
Absolutely.
So let's get it going. You've already got some oil in the pan.
Do you have a wok at home?
I don't anymore. I used to, like use one at my parents' house, but that's something missing in the what is it, like the pan drawer?
Yes.
I need to get my
I also
wok
have a
on.
pan drawer. Okay, so we'll start with the scrambled eggs because as part of fried rice, you know that you need, ooh, there's a shell. We're off to a great start.
Extra crunchy for us.
Extra crunchy. Oh, here it is. We know that we need a little bit of extra protein. I know before this, you guys didn't add the chicken, but this time around, we're adding in the chicken.
Yeah, we're getting fancy with this. I know a lot of people doing their roasts on the weekend. Or maybe you have like some brine meat even. I mean, you could get crazy and throw that in here. No one's going to complain about that.
I love that African and Asian combination.
Why not? We're bringing the hybrid nuances of budgeting.
Can you help me lift this and then I'm going to pour it out?
I think so. For this, you want to finish that off and then you can
help
take it
me
out
hold
afterwards.
it and then I'm going to take it out.
Oh, like
or
that.
Or you take this and you take the egg out. Okay.
Whoa, okay. We figured it out.
We're getting there. Okay.
Nicely done.
We're going to start there.
Okay, there you got the pan.
Continue what you were saying.
Lovely.
Sorry, Raul.
No, what I wanted to ask you was, I mean, we've asked everyone in Mzansi about this with regards to the focus for this year, what we're going to be working on. For me, I think, based on the conversation I think you even had with the ladies earlier, it's about being more present. Not necessarily trying to take over the world, but making the most of the moments we do have in front of us and being grateful for it. Is that something you might carry on with this year?
I think so. I think if there's a big thing I'm really trying to strike this year, I know we were saying it is almost impossible to do, but it's balance. Because I'm one of those people that's kind of all or nothing, right? If I'm going to run, give me a marathon. If I'm going to eat, make me vegan. Like, and I really want to have something in the middle where it's like I can really be a career woman, but I can also spend time with my family. Maybe I can create a family one day. I can, you know, just do the things that I really want to do and have a whole 360 kind of look at life instead of just one way or nothing, blinkers on or nothing.
I love that, and I mean, especially for me, having front row seats to seeing your rise last year, it was so incredible. But at the same time, it took a lot of time out of you. I would constantly see you going to inserts, recordings on radio. You're juggling so much, and I think what you are prioritizing is something we all should. Because I think we all got caught up. We all got too busy last year. And we forgot to really savor the successes that we went through. So I'm here for the celebratory moments. I'm here for us being present in those moments and making the most of it. And I think really when you get involved in anything, even a meal like this, it's being grateful. And that's something that I'm going to echo throughout this year.
And enjoying it with people that you really value and love. I think that's very important.
Share it with the loved ones. How are we looking over here?
Right now, I've added in some garlic. I've added the veggies, also leftover veggies. I've added in some chicken. Everything's about the leftovers. Or if you have like a frozen pack of veggies, you can throw that in.
Quickly defrost that,
And then we have our leftover rice as well, which I'm going to throw in on the side. And rice is, I don't know, it's kind of like curry where it's good the next day because there's so much that you can do with it. And this is the perfect way to eat it. A nice stir fry or a nice fried rice.
Yeah, I like your subtle paying attention to the sort of options here of how to make this correctly. You didn't just mix all the rice in there. You actually started frying the rice on the side, which is so great. And something we were talking about, which I've been struggling a lot with. I eat a lot of rice. My rice gets dry like the next day in the fridge.
Oh yes, I know that.
Yeah, and it, like really, really dry, almost to the point where it becomes crunchy. So a tip that I think we were discussing, which I think might help you, Mzansi, is if you are wanting to reuse rice the next day and it is really, really dry, what you can do is pop over like a wet sort of a napkin or a cloth of sorts.
I like
pop that in the microwave. And what that'll do is almost re-moisturize some of the rice and bring it back that sort of life that might be missing out on.
Yes, that the fridge took from it.
Exactly that. So that's a great tip, especially making a meal like this. I mean, we always have a lot of rice. Rice can be worked in so many versatile ways.
Yeah, and it's an affordable starch, so many people will have rice in their homes.
Exactly that. So, I mean, look what we've done with it. We've added some leftover veg. We popped in some leftover meat, that being chicken for this one. But you can also use anything else you want with regards to your meat or protein alternative, whether it's mince, whether it's not even a meat, whether it's something vegan as well.
Some tofu would be really good in here as well, some seitan. And then I'm just adding in a little bit of chutney for that sweetness. And then you can either use soy sauce or, you know, the other brown one. I'm going to let you say it. That one.
We always have that challenge.
Who's the mother sauce?
Worcester sauce, Worcestershire. There's so many versions. We've debunked this, but whatever you call it, pop it in here. I think this is really cool. Like we were saying now, we getting all the nuances of budgeting from around the world. So an Asian, South African sort of infusion here, savory rice, but with a twist. We've got the protein, we've got the egg, which is now being put on the health list again at FDA. So celebrating that as well. Eggs are healthy. It's official if you didn't know. Yeah, and this is a meal for it. So thank you so much, Expresso.com, for this recipe. And
what I also like is letting it get a little bit scorched at the bottom so that some parts are a little bit
you like that
crunchy.
Crunch?
A little bit of burn.
I see you.
For it.
Listen, we're going to tuck into this from Zanzi and probably have a feast of it. So get involved in a budget-friendly meal just like this. Don't break the bank. It's January, but you don't need to worry. We got you covered. Expresso.com. Get this recipe inspiration. And with a hot taste, she says,
try not to burn the inside of my mouth.
Yourself, but smells good. Does it taste?
10 out of 10.
It's a win. All right, you know what to do, Mzansi. Head over to Expresso.com. Get this inspiration. And speaking of inspiration, we got a lot of it coming your way straight after the break. We got a performance, the Jesus Collective. They are here for us. And I'm so excited to hear some of these incredible voices and the entire band behind it also. We're ready to celebrate, and I hope you are too. We'll see you around the corner. All right, let's eat.